Good day everyone. So, for today's lesson po, i-discuss po namin sa inyo ang constructional materials and tools. Ang objectives po ng lesson na ito ay, at the end of the lesson, the grade 7 students are expected to do the following task with at least 80% proficiency. Letter A. Identify the materials and tools that applicable to a specific construction job.
B. Describe the materials and tools according to their description per job requirement in carpentry. C. Explain the uses of each materials and tools in the carpentry.
So, constructional materials. Construction materials are the building blocks of a house garage. There are nearly as many material options as they are tools. But here are a few common materials used in modern buildings. So, sa constructional materials po, yun po yung mga gamit na ginagamit natin para, or ginagamit ng mga construction workers para makabuo ng isang bahay or ng building. Mga materials po dito yung dimensional lumber. Dimensional lumber is a type of wood that is milled and cut to a specific thickness and which based on predefined standardized sizes for ease of use length is not factored into the sizing. Yung dimensional lumber po, ginagamit po natin to para halimbawa makapagtayo ng isang bahay. May mga sukat po itong dimensional lumber. Halimbawa 4x4, 5x4, 6x4, 8x4, or 12x4. Steel. Steel is a common construction materials because it's strong, durable, and resistant to corrosion and adverse weather conditions. So, yung steel po or yung bakal, mas ginagamit na po natin siya ngayon unlike sa dimensional lumber. Kasi yung steel po, mas mas matibay po siya kumpara sa kahoy, syempre. Kasi yung ibang kahoy, naaani po siya. Unlike sa bakal, mas matibay po siya na halimbawa kapag bumagyo, nakatayo pa rin. Next po ay yung concrete. Concrete is a composite material consisting of a binder which is typically cement, rough and fine aggregates which are usually stone and sand, and water. This comprise the constituent materials of concrete. So, yung binubuo po ng concrete, yung lupa, tas yung semento, tsaka yung tubig. Yung kung paano po natin nabubuo yung, halimbawa, pader. Yan. Sa gamit po ng concrete, nakakabuo po tayo ng pader. Next po ay glass. Glass is now being used in the building industry as insulation material, structural component, external glazing material, cladding material. It is used to make delicate-looking fenestrations on facades as well as conventional windows. So, bukod po sa paggawa po ng bintana yung glass, nagiging po siya, pwede po siyang ipang-design sa sa loob ng bahay para maging aesthetic po yung bahay, or sa sa door, pwede rin po siya sa door. And the last one po is plywood. Plywood is a material wood manufactured from thin layers or plies of wood veneer that are glued together, with adjacent layers having their wood grain rotated up to 90 degrees to one another. In the most basic of terms, plywood is made by combining wood veneers together in order to create a flat sheet. And bukod po sa bahay, yung plywood po, pwede po natin siyang gamitin sa, halimbawa po dito po. Minsan po yung iba po, nagiging creative po sila, kaya nakakagawa po sila ng cabinet or ng bed frame. Pero kung sa constructional materials po siya, kadalasan po siyang ginagamit sa sa ano po yung pinaka second floor po ng bahay. Or sa dingding po kapag hindi po makapaggawa ng pader na gamit po sa concrete or gawa po sa semento or lupa.
Constructional tools. Constructional tools range in shape and size depending on the particular project and materials you're working with. At the most basic level, tool should perform this function. Sa constructional tools, yung tools na ginagamit dito is yung nakadepende po siya sa laki o liit ng isang tools. Depende po sa materials na gagamitin. Example po ng constructional tools. Measuring tools. Measure tools refers to the tools that measure things like distance, angles, and they include tape measure, steel rules, micrometer, spirit level, calipers, steel square, and protractor. Sa measuring tools po, ito po yung mga panukat po na ginagamit natin. For example po, magsusukat po kayo ng isang plywood. Yung ginagamit po nyo yung measuring tape para po masukat nyo po paano kahaba po yung gagamitin na plywood. Susunod po yung fastening tools. Fastening tools are any types of tools used for assembling a fastener into a base component. Sa fastening tools naman po, ito po yung mga ginagamit na tools sa mga panluwag o panghigpit po. For example po sa mga tornilyo po, ganun. Susunod po yung cutting tools. Cutting tools are tools used to remove materials from workpiece in the form of chips. They are used in a wide range of manufacturing and machining processes, such as drilling, milling, turning, and grinding. Ito po yung, sa cutting tools po, ito po yung mga ginagamit na pangkat. For example, plywood ulit. Nasukat nyo na po yung nasukat nyo na po yung habang gagamitin nyo po sa plywood. Gagamit po kayo ng gari para po maputol nyo po yung materials na yun. Susunod po yung similarities. Both constructional materials and tools are used in construction or carpentry. Yun nga po yung mga materials tsaka tools. Ginagamit po siya kahit sa carpentry tsaka po sa mga construction.